If you're having issues with housing and you aren't sure what steps to take, there's an event coming up that might be able to help you out, but you do have to register for it soon. So this afternoon, Coleena Ali with the City of Toledo's Tenant and Landlord Services and Veronica Martinez with Legal Aid of Western Ohio are here to talk a little bit more about the free legal counseling event that's happening. So tell us a little bit about this event.
Well, first of all, thank you for having us here, and we appreciate that. And so we are so excited about this. This is called Tenant Tuesday. It is a housing clinic for people in the city of Toledo and surrounding area too, of course, that, like you said, if they have some housing issues, maybe they have an issue with their landlord, maybe they don't understand their lease, maybe they need to do a rent escrow, they're being evicted. This is an opportunity they can come and meet with an attorney and actually discuss their situation one-on-one.
So really, this is for anyone, any type of question that they have if they're a renter or a tenant somewhere in our area.
Yes.
Why is a service like this so important?
So tenants don't typically have the opportunity to get answers to these types of questions. At Legal Aid, we have attorneys to go to court with you for an eviction, but we just don't have the capacity to answer questions about, hey, is this clause in my lease fair? You know, does my landlord get to do X, Y, or Z? And this is an opportunity for folks to have those questions answered.
For someone who maybe rents a place and they might not know all of the answers, or maybe there's not bylaws, how do you guys work through that to help inform them on what they can and can't do or what they should know?
Yeah, so we look at the lease, if there's a written lease, and then the state laws. Ohio has very clear expectations on what the landlord's supposed to do and what the tenant is supposed to do, and we can apply those to their situation.
With the way things are going with people, you know, buying houses, they're all expensive. Are more people moving to renting? Is this why, you know, we're seeing more people needing help like this?
Yes, absolutely. Actually, in the city of Toledo, 49% of our population are tenants. And
almost half?
Almost half.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that statistic. And we're talking about like 62,000, over 62,000 units, you know, housing units that are rental. And so there's absolutely a need for this type of, you know, event and this type of resource and instruction. How many times do you have the opportunity to get free legal advice? Because like you said, there's a capacity issue and they deal with evictions, but nobody's really answering that question because everyone might have a unique lease. You know, your lease might be different than hers, and what clauses are in yours may be completely different than Veronica's or mine, and you want questions, you have answers, and there's really no one there to help you with that.
This can go for someone who lives in an apartment complex, or maybe they're just renting out a house from someone, right?
A townhouse, house, mobile home, apartment, whatever.
And so to be able to attend this, we have to register, correct? What are these dates? One for the registration and then for when the event actually is.
Yes. So the actual event is October 24th, and it's being held at the main library downtown. And the pre-registration cutoff date is the 10th. And that's just because there's some behind the scenes things that are going on that we need to take care of and be ready for the event on the 24th.
And then it's from, on your screen right here, noon to 4. Anyone who registers is able to get their questions answered. What does that look like for someone if they register? What will the process look like when they get there?
So once they register, they will be called back with an appointment time. So that'll be their time with the volunteer attorney. And so they'll show up. They'll be guided to speak with their attorney. We're asking folks to bring any of their documents with them. And then hopefully they'll have their answers. But if any, you know, follow-up resources are needed, they'll be directed that way.
And again, no question really is off the table for people who come, right?
No. Well, we don't know what questions could be on the table, but right now none of them are off the table.
Okay.
And that time slot is really important because it's one-on-one. This is not a big room, a seminar where someone is talking to you, or or a type of workshop. You will meet with an individual attorney. So we'll have multiple slots during the each time frame because we have multiple attorneys that'll be there. So they'll get one-on-one legal advice
for 20 minutes. Be able to get all of their questions answered and everything like that.
As many questions as possible in that time frame.
True. All right, Coleena and Veronica, thank you so much for giving this important important information to everyone. If you guys need any of that information, we had it on the screen. We also have it on our website. We'll be right back after this break.